Okay, on the way to pick up a small motorhome, some kind of electrical issue, take it to an RV repair shop using a Dodge Ram 5500 wrecker with the old-fashioned wheel lift. Looks like he's in a hurry going somewhere. I'm gonna have to pull the drive line. And I was thinking about, I said Towman 127, and he's talking about safety chains and crossing them or having them straight and having to bungee them. I commented that I always, haven't always, but lately, in the last few years, I've crossed them, and then I always have to bungee them, and then I also tie them to axle strap around the axle, or just chain loop it around a control arm or something, and then go to the hook underneath the wheel lift on the wheel lift. And I don't know what the legal requirement is. Whenever I use a wheel lift, I use 2 straps and safety chains, or if I'm using a flatbed, I strap it 4 times or have 4 points of securement, and the winch does not count. So when I cross them and hook them to the wheel lift, it might not technically be a safety chain like Towman 127 was saying, but I still think it counts as a point of securement. I'm going to read the rules later, and maybe I'll put the text up there or a picture of it or something, but I really like doing the control arm to the wheel lift, and then having all the extra slack with the bungee, because then my chains, you can set it up right where your chains don't drag when you're on a turn, and also they don't ever pull tight. This truck is not the one that I usually use, but on my regular wheel lift tow truck, I have a camera that's not part of the truck's camera system, and I can have it on always. I usually like to have it on unless it's nighttime. That kind of bugs me, but in the daytime I'll keep the camera on the whole time I'm towing, and I can just watch the car on the wheel lift and look at my safety chains and just see everything. If it was too close and it was going to pinch on a tight turn, or if I was backing up and kind of not jackknifing but a sharp turn, I could see whether the chains were tight or not. I can see them pull on the bungee cord. This truck, I can't have the reverse camera. Only works when you're in reverse, unfortunately. But I have rolled straps off of wheels in the past, and I think the way that I have the safety chains now prevents that from ever happening. Just so the car can't roll backwards, it can't roll forwards, it's stuck to the wheel lift. I feel like the safety chain's set up that way, you almost don't even need the straps. Not that I would ever do that or say to do that, but it's just a super secure way to do it. Glad you got your wrecker back. Let's get out there, put that thing to work. I'll go find this thing, see how she goes. Okay, I think I saw him. Let's see what kind of car this thing is. It's supposed to be 25-foot motorhome. Hopefully it's a Dodge. Looks like it's rear-wheel drive. It's a Sprinter. Okay, got the Sprinter motorhome van all hooked up, chains straight, bungeed, and attached to the wheel lift. Hopefully I got that on camera so kind of understand exactly what I mean. And I got the cameras on it, so maybe we'll see what a sharp turn looks like. Probably not going to go too sharp, but might get a little bit of chain dragging. That thing's heavy. 2 miles a gallon, 3 miles a gallon. 4 miles a gallon. Miles a gallon, economy mode now. Just kicked in 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're gonna take the back way. Alright. Take this kind of sharp so we can see what it looks like on camera on the chains back there. Nice and gentle and slow. The owner's behind me, so I'm sure she doesn't want me being rough on her. $200,000 camper van. I wouldn't want me being rough on her if I was in her shoes either, so try to be gentle and hopefully stuff doesn't go falling around everywhere inside of there. Alright, I'll get it dropped off. Okay, got the Mercedes Sprinter van motorhome unloaded. Customer paid for the tow. Dropped it where the shop wanted it. I did not put the driveline back in. They're going to take care of that. Hopefully I got some video of what it looks like when I take a turn. I didn't take a turn too sharp, but hopefully it will just kind of illustrate what happens with the safety chains bungeed and straight and under the control arm or under the wheel lift to the wheel lift chain hook. My preferred method after, I don't know, 7 or 8 years of towing. Might take a little more work, but I just feel safer, you know, getting on the freeway and pulling something full speed. I just want it to stay attached firmly. You never know when there might be like a big pothole or you have a sudden braking event, you know. Some deer run out in the car, in front of the car in front of you, and they just stop instantly, and you gotta really lay on the brakes hard to get her to stop. As you know, when you're towing, you're adding extra weight, but you usually don't get extra brakes. Towed vehicle, unless you're towing a camper trailer, you know, and you have a proper controller and everything. That's the only exception. So, all right.